What is going on, guys? We're back with another video, and of course, this is the Rams 10-year sim, I suppose. And the reason why we're doing the Rams is because Jackson Scott was the only one to suggest a team, and I really wasn't, going off of suggestions, but I was like, you know what? This man, been around for a while. He asked me about Rams stuff quite a bit for, to do videos and whatnot. No one else suggested, so here, he left a comment. That's my dude. That's my dude, all right? That's my dude right there. So this is what we're doing. I was going to do the Chargers, but instead we do the other LA team. So either way, it works out because I want to do the Chargers. I want to do a good team to see if Sim is broken or if maybe the teams you were doing just were unlucky. I don't know, because the Bears, they had some really good drafts for us last time, and it still didn't work out. Now we're using the Rams, who definitely are a better team, especially in Madden. The offensive line looking okay. I would like to see some younger players, but I do like the fact that they still have, they have a guy like Sullivan, still have Whitworth. I mean, it kind of shows that they want to try to win here, and they have the roster to do so if they really, really try. I mean, look at the D-line. Absolutely ridiculous. Sue and Donald on the same line. That's insane. Linebackers could use some upgrades, so I would assume that's what this team will attack in the upcoming drafts. Ibukam, I believe, is a recent pick, right? Yeah, he's a recent pick. Joyner and Johnson make a pretty damn good cornerback core. Honestly, the whole DB core in general makes for a really good core. If it was my choice, I'd probably put Marcus Peters at 1 over Talib, because Talib's always been, well, not always been that number 2, but kind of fits as the number 2 a little bit more, I think. Peters has a little bit more of the speed since he's younger to follow the best receiver on the other team, but would have let the AI handle that. And, I mean, that's pretty much it. If you guys haven't watched this series from me, you know that we basically sim 10 years. I will probably, work with the last year myself, free agency, draft, and all that, but we'll see. That's what I did last time, and it was kind of fun to do that. And, of course, I'm planning on maybe taking a few of these teams and rebuilding them. The Patriots one we did. So if this one hits 200 likes, we will do this one right away. The moment it hits 200 likes. So unless it's like Madden 20 is already just about out, if it takes that long. But, yeah, we're going to see what the Rams can do. I'm expecting a lot of playoff trips, at least the first few seasons, and maybe even a Super Bowl win or two. Please tell me Sim isn't broken. So we can see that the Rams go 12-4, so they do make the playoffs here, which is nice. We'll take a look at the season. I really don't want to, let me know if you guys care for me to show this, because for these, I really would have no, I can easily admit if it's a rebuild, I would have a reason to want to win, because obviously if it works, if I do really well, I can end the video sooner, or, it's a success, and it obviously makes sense for me to cheat in a rebuild, but here I don't care. I don't care. Maybe a Packers 10-year sim if I win all this Super Bowls, and then you have a little, okay, maybe. But I really couldn't care less if the Rams do well or do poorly, so at least in Madden, in real life, I would not like them to do well, because I don't want that type of competition on the Packers. Looking at the defense, numbers aren't really insane, but for Madden Sim, they could be worse. Cooper Kupp with a punt return touchdown, so we definitely know that we went 12-4, so there should be some awards won, or at least very close to some awards. Let's see. There's one something, Jair with best rookie. That's why he usually gets to a very high overall, 88 overall. That's insane. Jared Goff did win best quarterback. That's pretty nice. It's actually huge. Nothing else on the team apparently, but that's pretty big. Let's advance a week to get to the divisional. This team got a bye week, which is insane. And we'll see. So, team went up 4 points on the season. I don't really think most teams are going to be doing that. Cooper Kupp goes up nicely. He's old as hell already, though. What is he, 25, 26? 25. He's got star, but god damn, man. So old. So it sucks when players start that kind of late. Offensive line really did not upgrade at all, which kind of sucks. That's a big worry for all of these rebuilds, and this becoming another factor here. Defense looking strong. Let's see if they can do it. I'm going to go week by week here. We did win. I don't know why I said we, because I really don't care. Beat the Falcons. Can they? Wow, I think they're in the Super Bowl. Yeah, they are. 42-7. Let's go. Come on. This could be the first Super Bowl win of a 10-year sim. And, of course, who else but the Chargers? 2 LA teams playing against each other. Come on, win. Damn it, 41-7. I mean, at least we know that sim isn't, well, at least it seems sim isn't broken, because they did make it to the Super Bowl, so there's that. Wild card, so divisional game. Where is it? 14 points. We know this one was huge, and then this one was also huge. That really sucks. I have XP to use. I will use that right now real quick. I'm going to boost a linebacker because I feel like there's a couple of young players on this team, and I would assume, other than offensive line, that's where they're going to strike. It's either offensive line or linebacker in the round 1. I don't see anything else. However, with this bad of a draft pick, who knows what they're going to grab. This could be detrimental to the team overall, but obviously making the Super Bowl and winning is the goal. So let's take a look at the draft recap. What do we got? So they do go linebacker like we thought. 21 years old. I don't know how the hell they landed this guy. He looks not really that great at all, actually. Coverage is looking low, but he is a coverage guy. He would appear good block shedding, decent speed. Don't know how the hell they landed him. Very impressed with that pick. Once again, I don't know how you go all the way in the 5th round for a lineman, but apparently, I don't know if they traded the 2nd round pick or they didn't have one. I would say they probably didn't have one. Can't really remember every NFL trade, excuse me. But, I mean, that's a pretty good... I mean, I know it's only one player, but that's a good pickup for that team. Let's go to the regular season, as we usually do, to check out what their starting roster is going to look like. So, 89 overall Goff, probably superstar dev, right? Yeah, star dev, looking pretty damn strong. They need to get that deep accuracy up, but other than that, he's looking pretty good. Cook's at a 90. They got him for a long time now. Cooper Kupp makes that jump over Robert Woods. Johnson's almost right up there with Joyner. So, the team definitely looks a little worse, but still probably playoff worthy. So, another good season. 14-2 this time, even better than last season. Blake Bortles is the MVP. I'm not going to show that we cheated or not cheated anymore. You take it how you will. 40 touchdowns, 8 picks. It's pretty similar to last season. Yards is a little bit down, I think. Because Todd Gurley's is up. No one with 1,000. Robert Woods did have 14 touchdowns. That really sucks, man. I want to see consistency from Kupp and Cooks, but the game's just kind of like making them float around a little bit. Sack total's way worse than last year. Holy crap. Picks total looked all right. Bullock is the new kicker, and he missed 5 kicks. I don't know why they would have replaced Zerline, but they did. Goff, number 2. Damn it. If he wins the MVP there, that's probably God tier. Defensive Player of the Year was Rameek Wilson. How old is Rameek anyways? Can't be too old, maybe 27? Pennell, oh, that's so huge. That sucks. Jared Goff, Quarterback of the Year, D-line. I mean, a little bit more awards this year, and more importantly, an even better season. Got more XP to use as well. Let's take a look at what their roster looks like. So, 86 overall, up 3. Cooks has a point. Hopefully they'll take care of that soon. Goff is 93 overall now. O-line needs some work. I need to see somebody get signed in the offseason. Pennell looks pretty damn good. I mean, this could be... I mean, they're playing the same team, and the Falcons seem worse, so this could be another Super Bowl trip. So, I mean, we have O-line, D-line, and DB now. We're just missing the offensive traits, which I think is probably the smartest move, especially when we have an O-line need. And they lose to the the 9-6-1, I think, Falcons. Damn, that's rough. Let's go to the Super Bowl, see who wins it. Probably the Chargers, right? Don't know why the Chargers do so well in Sim. It's not the Chargers this time. It's the Browns. And the Browns lose to the Eagles. Not that we expected differently. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Chargers are an okay team, but I think it's just Phillip Rivers. He just kills it in Sim. I don't know why. He just absolutely dominates in Sim. I actually kind of want to look at his overall after this season to see if I made the right decision in our Chargers league. So we see they did go line. However, I'm not liking the actual selections. I mean, this guy's actually not too bad. How old is he? 24. That's rough, though. If you're going to take a risk, you can't go on 24s. Yeah, they probably should have just signed someone. Oh, they did grab Bowen. Who is this guy? Normal dev. Let me know if you guys want to see the best in each class as well. Maybe I'll look at the top 5. Not specifically everyone, because it'll be like an hour-long video, but let me know if you guys want to see it, because I just want, I don't want the video to take too long. These already take about 30 minutes. So let's take a look at the starting roster. 86 overall, starting off with what, our best, I think our best roster, right? This team's, the window's closing. Can they get through it? I don't know. So the first season that we did not make the playoffs, it was a 6-8-2 season. Uh-oh. Blake Bortles, MVP again, makes sense. I won't, once again, it's my nature to go to that, but I don't care. I don't care. Goff had less touchdowns. Don't know if that resulted in more rushing touchdowns or not. Offense really didn't look much differently. I mean, if anything, it looked just as good, if not better. Just maybe slight bit less touchdowns. Sack totals, I think it might be the defense going downhill. Maybe. But then again, the offensive... Oh, yeah, look at the picks. We're way down. Cochran was a good kicker, though. Better kicking from him. Wow, look at the punt. 54.2 average. Jesus. It's really good. I mean, offensive yardage, number 8 still. Speaking of Phillip Rivers, number 2. NFC side. Who's this guy? Eubanks. Gonna have to see a good draft because this is a top 15 pick probably. A bad season in general. Kind of rough. Things happen. However, here the Redskins win, so there's that. Going to the draft, I want to see a free agent. I need to see a big acquisition. However, they probably just had to re-sign Goff recently, so maybe not. Number 14, they took a center, 77 overall. Quick dev, 23 years old. A little on the weaker side, decently fast. I mean, I can't be mad with it. Ugh, that is pick 14. That's all they landed in the entire draft. I don't know. Let's see what else was around. Pick 14. Right guard, I would have liked Cooks here a little bit more. Star dev, 24, but... Ooh, strength is low. Oh, Broyles. What's his... Is he a... Oh, Broyles. That would have been the guy. Game changer if they would have went for him. Damn. But yeah, let's take a look at what the team is going to look like for Season 4. Offensive line isn't actually looking too poorly. Receiving threats, once again, looking very good. As always, getting better and better every season. Defensively, any signings? Nobody. Sue's gone now, and we didn't sign anyone new. Lowen? I mean, you got to get somebody. Joyner, how old is he? He's 30? The hell? Yeah, this team's falling apart. I know the overall's up, but at the end of the day, it's Season 4, and a lot of teams' overalls might be way higher. But hey, we seen the roster going into Season 4. Can they make it back to the playoffs, or are they just doomed? A couple of bad drafts here, kind of plaguing this team a little bit. No first-round bye, but it is the playoffs, so it's nice to see us back. Going against our rival, 10-6 across the board. 3 NFC. Was this? This is the NFC West, right? Yeah, NFC West. Jeez, I don't know why I even debated that. 3 NFC West playoff teams. Rushing Todd Gurley, Mr. Consistency. Sucks that he isn't winning MVP or coming close or anything like that. It'd be nice to see an Elliott out of him. Sack totals, no Sue. Aaron Donald's still doing pretty well though. Pick totals are a little bit up this season. Pennell looked pretty nice. Any awards at all? Ben Cook. Broyles, I said it! Why didn't you take him? Why didn't they take Broyles? Seriously. That really sucks. No awards won. We'll go week by week like we usually do in the playoffs if we're in it. We win against the Seahawks. Can we see a playoff? Nope. I knew it because you could. I don't know why. The Cowboys are a glitch, man. I don't know why they're so good in this game. And, like, the roster isn't even that good. Falcons, Browns, let's see. Browns win their Super Bowl. There we go. The Browns making a come up. And look at these DBs, by the way. We have Peters. That's it. And Joyner's an 86 overall. So, if I don't see a linebacker here, I'm going to be furious. Please tell me there was one gain. If not, I think it could be glitched. It very well could be glitched. Because no way, they're not going to sign somebody. So let's take a look at free agent or draft class. Another bad draft, man. You can't go DT there. Do you not know your linebackers, man? Such a bad draft. Good strength. At least his left tackle is okay. He'll never be a starter, but at least he's okay. Dixon Joyner, a decent running back, but he's 24. I don't understand it. We did get Gary and Connolly. Thank God they finally got somebody. Gary and Connolly, 27 years old. Not great, but better than it could have been. Drafted a guy. I think this is the guy, actually. Cecil. Not bad at all. Linebackers, just absolute dog crap. I mean, what is that? I know the backup middle linebacker technically doesn't really play, but Hassan Reddick. I'm signing him. I'm making the executive decision here. Bye week was received. I don't know how. Ezekiel Elliott with another MVP. Sweet. Jared Goff, pretty damn solid season. Todd Gurley, very solid season. Receiving, no one at 1,000. Very spread offense. Offensive line, no one in the double digits. Not bad. Sacks, Pennell with 4. Aaron Donald, just nothing. Tremont Hunter did very well. Hopefully Reddick did play. I didn't really even think about it, but when I moved him over, maybe the game readjusted him. Hopefully not. Baker Mayfield, I must call them Maker Bayfield. Any awards? Jared Goff at 9. That's at least something. Todd Gurley, number 2 on Offensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year was Joyner. I don't know how the hell that happened. I know he had some touchdowns, but that's dumb. Probably should use him as trade bait. And it isn't. How do you lose to the Giants, man? 27-14. That is unbelievable. Going against the Steelers, though. Giants have a shot here. That's a new name. Haven't really seen them. And just like that, they win. Come out of the woodwork, win one Super Bowl right out the gate. Better than the Rams, just like that. Come on. Come on, Rams. You got to do better than that for me. Joyner on his last legs here, kind of. Linebacker. Middle. Now. It has to be one player that at one point in time, they were either good or they at least had potential. Otherwise, you're not building a team properly. And speaking of not building a team properly, here comes another bad draft. Normal dev, 74 overall, terrible lineman. Sherman Hunter, DT, at least he's 21. Not terrible. Not terrible. Should be our starter. Season 6, what are we looking at right now? Jared Goff. Cooks might be hitting that wall, actually. He is, I think, 29 years old. He's a 93 overall. Still very fast, still very good. Offensive line, I need to see new good players, not old bad players. Linebackers, nobody. Should have re-signed Hassan Reddick, didn't. Joyner is gone. No new corners. How do you start a 60 overall? I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why a team would do that when they have a perfectly good backup right there. They're so bad at managing the team. So, like, basically what is happening is the Rams IRL have done an amazing job of turning the team around and, you know, drafting good players, signing good players, trading for good players. And EA is just not having it. Basically, they're like, all right, well, real life them is good, but let's ruin them in-game. Missed the playoffs at 7. I thought we were 30-13. The Seahawks have hit that we're done wall. We're not far behind. In all fairness, Jared Goff is literally the only thing. Jared and Todd are the only things holding this team up. No one else. Robert Woods comes out of the woodwork again. The Robert Woods work. Sorry. Sack totals. Offensive line's actually doing kind of well, to be fair. Sacks, nothing at all. Coverage, Peter's still looking pretty strong, apparently. Cochran is back as the starter. Oh, man, can't wait to see Bullock next year. Browns win another Super Bowl. Browns dynasty is real. Love it. And with the 9th pick, they take yet another lineman. In all fairness, this one, he's so bad. He's got good stats, kind of, but his strength sucks. It looks like they actually did a little bit better throughout the draft, though. Rico Terrell, not a bad pick. More of a corner, though, than a safety. I mean, you know, the man coverage has been better than zone for most of the safeties this year, but that's ridiculously different. Charleston, normal dev, very good pick. I like that a lot. At least they finally got a little bit better in the draft. Quick dev, Clinton Griffith. I mean, they got a little bit of talent this draft. Not a great draft. I'm not even going to call it a win, but I'm going to say it's okay. I don't know how you don't go middle linebacker, though. This guy would have been the much better pick. Oh! You let the Bears get him, too. How? You need a linebacker. Todd Gurley hitting the wall. 30 years old. Still looking great, though. Cooks, however, not so much. Oh, God, I didn't even notice Kupp. 31 years old. Shouldn't even be 31. Should be like 28, 29. Stupid idiot. Old. God damn it. They did go for someone, finally. There we go. Shaquem as well. Nice. All right. So, a little old players, but not bad. I mean, finally did something. Took a little long. Now the receiving options are bad. Idiots. Look at the forehead on this fella. Jesus. Somehow this team makes the playoffs at 9-7. I don't know. I think the rest of the division is just so bad that we want it by default. I'm not going to check once again. I don't know why. I just naturally go over there. Zeke, always freaking it up as the MVP somehow. I don't know why. I really don't. Receiving, Robert Woods still putting up pretty solid numbers, actually. Defensively, Jakeem Johnson. Ray Bauman. No Bullock this time, I guess. Since we made the playoffs, we'll take a look at the awards, even though just using my knowledge, I don't expect. And once again, I choose, in all fairness, who is that the safety? Did he start for us? In all fairness, he did. This guy did pretty well, but once again, another guy where I thought they should have taken him, and they didn't, and they should have, because he won Defensive Player of the Year. Do not win against the Saints. This roster shouldn't even have made the playoffs. Lions, Broncos. They're letting the Lions, Broncos become teams now. Broncos did win. You got to start missing the playoffs big. I think to turn this team around, we need one really good draft. Top 5 coming up. That's what set off the Rams in the first place, technically. Draft recap. Please tell me we got some free agents as well. Okay, so this is a really good pick. They landed probably the best corner in the class, 21st overall. That is a really solid find. Holy crap. Yeah, they found themselves one of those greats. So offensively, receiving core is horrible. 29-year-old Alan Pratt is the guy we signed. Nice. Todd Gurley, he's an 87 overall. He's got pretty much this last season to do it. Let's see, defensively. Did not sign a corner, so that's all right. Son Reddick is back. He's back. Hello. How are you? Chung stayed on the roster. Terrell clearly starts. Number 2 on defensive lineman. Oh, who's this? 26. All right. Season 8, no playoffs. 7-8-1. Stop. Ooh. Lamar Jackson. Okay, this is interesting. Ravens. He's a 96. When did he start? Okay. Let's see. Let's see what we're dealing with. It's Lamar Jackson. He's 28. God damn. He's good. 28 years old. Oh my God. What the hell? He has no deep accuracy. So he started like right out the gate. I don't know what happened to Flacco. Maybe Flacco's done so poorly in real life that he's a lower overall than Lamar now. Lions Broncos again. Real fun to see that. Especially if you're a Broncos fan because you just saw a dynasty. Draft recap. So with the 14th pick, they go DT. They've only went with linebacker one time in the first round in these 7-8 years. And guess what happened? It was a potential Hall of Famer, basically. Left guard, not a bad lineman in all fairness. Steffens, terrible pick. Absolutely, oh God, terrible. Terrible pick. 14th pick, and they can't draft well. Let's see what they could have had. Right behind them is Dontre Campbell. I don't know why I'm speaking like this. Dontre Campbell, great player, should have been the move. Hubbard, should have been the move. Yeah, I mean, the linebackers, in all fairness, there was only one guy really that they could have went behind, but you gotta go linebacker because you're still missing it. And let's be honest, Pennell's probably getting there soon too. Probably gonna retire soon. Oh, damn. God Turley is gone. Marcus Golden, very good replacement in fairness. Sherman, is this the 30-year-old? 25-year-old, all right. A little on the slower side. Good job. Good job. Boone, 26-year-old, finally grabbed a lineman. Terrible, but was this the guy that they drafted? Because he's actually very young. Defensively, still an 84 overall, by the way. Defensively, Kelly, once again, very solid pick. Very solid. 1 year, he's a 90 overall. Linebackers, better than any of the other years, that I will say. So this is Season 9. I get to work on the other things. Because technically it'll be Season 10, final season, coming up. We made the playoffs. What? Seahawks have come back. The Rams and Seahawks are back on top, bitches. Rams really aren't there, but Seahawks definitely are. Golden, not a bad season, but obviously a huge downgrade. Burness Green, all right. Rookie player, quick dev. Where did you come from? What the hell? Where did he come from? I'll take it. A little late, but I'll take it. Rookie quick dev now. Labreese. Look at Labreese. He's doing the thing. He's doing a thing there. DJ Stith. First proper black kicker. Marquette King's a punter. No one cares about punters. If you thought people didn't care about kickers, boy, you should hear about those punters. Blake Bortles, several years MVP, somehow ends up as a Bronco. So that's why they're good. Any awards? Yeah, of course, we've had that one. Forgot about that. Actually, I didn't forget about that. I just didn't know about it. All right. Jair, best DB. Probably a 99 overall by now. Got some more XP to use. Getting a lot of XP, even though we suck. Offensive line is okay. Everett's a pretty damn good pick. He's got to be a star by now, right? Quick dev only. 28! You've played 5 years and you're 28. Calm down. Offensive weapons, terrible. Just nobody to work with. Defense is better than usual, though, because of, A, Kelly's a god, and B, the linebackers are better than normal. You know, first year was terrible for them. So, obviously, we'll see who wins. Probably not us. Oh, we actually won over the Lions, who were in the Super Bowl twice. Nice. Seahawks. If they beat the Seahawks, I believe in a Super Bowl trip. Nope. Lost by 1 in all fairness, though. That's pretty good. So now we move on to the part where I turn this team around instantly. You know what's going to be the worst part? Is the fact that we're going to have an insane amount of cap space probably. Watch. Yep. About 45 mil. Nice. And we have a bad draft pick. That sucks. So I'm going to do my damnedest here to turn this into a star quality team. Scout college players, auto-generated, of course. I don't know how much I'll show you guys of this, but oh, look at this Schmidt guy. The first two look insane, but then everything else is kind of like, eh. So we had one guy potentially there at running back. I mean, this guy looks all right. He's like 26 that we have, but or 27 maybe. So one negotiation that looks like the kicker. I can't tell, though. I don't know if it's because I came in at the last second here, but they let it go. They let go half of their good depth players. I'm going to be eating in free agency here. Absolutely feasting away. Defensive line, Aaron Donald is retired. Nice. I am inheriting such an insane roster right now. Obviously, that was a joke. Unless they let him go, I would assume Donald just retired. So wide receivers, 26-year-old Pittman, already on my list easily. A little slow. Very good, though. Linebacker, Lynn Kaner. So there's some very good talents here. So I have to be very cautious with what I do. So here we go, Clowney. A guy that is 89 overall, still has the talent to play, only wants a one-year deal. With the lack that we have, I will be giving him an 87-point deal. So yeah, I think we're just going to go best available here at wide receiver. Pittman it is. Might even grab the other guy. 4-year deal is only makes him 30 on the roster. Lynn Kaler, superstar Dev. God damn, I will offer him the bank. You will be earning the entire roster's value. We already have a running back. However, this guy's not getting an offer. So I will be offering him not a lowball deal, just something, you know. So Antonio Hampton, a big receiver, pretty fast considering. Is he 6'5"? Yeah, 6'5", pretty fast considering. I'll let him slide though. Cameron Bentley, 25 years old, insane. Holy crap! I'm gonna be giving him not exactly what he wants, but pretty similarly. Well, let's move on. Hopefully we get these guys. I mean, we really need them. Even the running back accepted for real. So we got Pittman, which was not a big surprise, actually. That's not the guy I thought it was. Is Bentley the guy? I think Bentley's the speedster. That was the one I'm actually kind of shocked with, because that guy is really good. And we didn't lowball him. We didn't give him his fair value. With this kind of speed, it's a really bad offer we gave him. We moved up big time in the running back category with Brazil. I mean, this guy's not on Todd Gurley's level, but he's definitely the closest we've had since Todd Gurley. What's the cut? So we're going to incur a big penalty, so I can't really get rid of him exactly. And we didn't really lock anyone. I mean, we locked a few players in, but players that we could use. You know, guys like Pittman in Brazil, and then obviously this guy's a little slow, but he's insane. You know, he's absolutely insane. Looking at what we need now, still middle linebacker. Cornerback, I honestly think we should be fine with. Got two youngsters. 90 zone. They got one tight end scouted, Zerline. In all fairness, they chose a good guy to do it for, I think. But still, how are you not scouting tight end? Do you not know who your tight end is? It never panned out for us. Well, let's go into the draft. Let's see what we're looking at for the final season. Obviously, we're going to do the draft. Start the draft. What pick do we have? Like 24, 25? I will trade up if I have to. 25. So we need a linebacker. Big time. And who else but that linebacker late? DJ Fanzande. Pretty solid. Looks good enough for me to take. I'm going to try to move to about 17. Here we go. Hoffman it is. You get some random quarterback instead of a 5th round. Ice cream Fanzande. I mean, he looks like the best player in my book. Let's go for it. Fastest one for sure. Quick dev 80 overall, you reached. I reached at 17 with the 6th best player in the draft. Thanks, EA. Just like that, one of the better linebackers that has been drafted for this team in the last, 15 years maybe? Don't get me wrong, Ogletree looked all right for a little bit, but that was literally like half a season. Early 4th, Paul Steed or Stead. We'll take him. Normal dev 76 overall, I did not reach. He's a good pick, actually. He'll probably start. Not a bad pick, actually. So we have pick 25 in the 4th round. So a mid-5th We'll just reach and take Bostic right now. 74 overall, reached. Once again, didn't reach. Low overall, but, I mean, looks okay. Strength is good. Couple of 80s, or near 80s. We're going to take that wide receiver, even though we don't need him, but still gives us an option. How old is he? 22. That's perfectly fine. Normal dev, 74 overall, and, yeah, very fast. Guy you can develop. We'll see how that turns out. Probably didn't need him, but he's very fast. I mean, if I can get a guy like that in the Legacy League, that would be amazing. That's all I'm aiming for. Draft recap. So we took 4 players. We grabbed Fanzande. Great player. Starting middle linebacker right out the gate, day 1. Stead, normal dev, 23 years old. Starting caliber, so we'll see if he can replace anyone. Maybe there's some age. Bostic, 74 overall, but once again, a player that I wouldn't mind having in the Chargers League at all. I don't know why he's such a low overall. I mean, run block power. To be fair, his power is actually a little low. I don't know how much that matters. I would say if you're going to have one or the other, you probably want the finesse and all that. You want your guy to engage in the blocks. Being able to hold them is nice, but just engaging in the blocks is important. So a lot of your guys will just stand there. And then Watts Grant, once again, if I had this guy, I would be ecstatic. I know his jump is bad, but he's so fast and he's 6 feet tall. The perfect player, especially that late. Look around number 17. Was there anyone better? Linebacker, unless he was superstar dev, which he wasn't. Bloomberg was actually not bad at all. Quick dev, not nearly as good as our guy, like not even close. So this team's a 91 overall because the defense is sick. Fanzande, they moved him right to middle linebacker. Perfect. Going to move him to actual middle linebacker, though. Maybe he'll win Defensive Rookie of the Year if we're lucky. Did I not sign Shaquille? I swear to God I signed Shaquille. It was one of my big targets. God, I can never freaking see. I'm blind. I always think it's Shaquem or I don't even know who is who anymore. God, that's huge to not have him. I thought we had Shaquem. Here you go. Leandre Scott, 24 years old, 77 overall. Taking him right there. Hopefully, Fanzande is still the starter. He is. And, yeah, I mean, this is easily a playoff team. Let's get her going. Ready to negotiate. So, Pennell is 29, needs a contract. Hecker's still here at 37, really? So, Rico Terrell is definitely a guy we're going to sign. He looks pretty good. We'll give him a 5-year deal because I think he'll be fine until he's 31. Henry Webster, definitely sign him back. Money is looking a little rough, though, I will say. Nick Charleston, we'll give him a 6-year deal. No, we'll give him a 5-year. So it's kind of tough with this guy. 4-year 40. Well, 4-year 40 is pretty fine. What's his speed? I don't think he's going to last that many years, but in all fairness, the guaranteed money isn't that bad. And then Clowney at 34 probably doesn't get a contract, and if he does after the season. Simming to the playoffs, I mean, this is a really solid roster. I expect nothing less than 11-5 season, and I will show the... I mean, if we don't make it, I won't show it, but if we do make it, I will show you. We didn't cheat. We went 13-3 with 1 year of fixing this team. Got to show you this because obviously this kind of proves, this whole rebuild aspect again where it does matter for me to want to win. So Jared Goff got back to the Goff ways, kind of. Running, Brazil was pretty solid, over 1,000 yards rushing. Pittman, 1,200 yards rushing. Definitely a good pickup there. Offensive line play did pretty well. Defensive line, Kaler, solid pickup. Clowney, solid pickup. Damn. Labrese, looking pretty good. Punting, punters. Hecker's so good, so I might have to re-sign him, especially if we're calling this a realistic. So yearly awards, did we win anything? MVP was number 3. That's close. Toefield, thanks for talking about my broken toe. What was Defensive Rookie of the Year, actually? Covington right over Fanzande, damn. Did we get a single award? No. That's rough. Let's advance the week. Could be a playoff Super Bowl team. Who knows? 93 overall is pretty damn good. Goff's like a 99. Pittman's a 99 now. Superstar Dev, 26. Still kind of slow with the Excel, but you got a little bit of boost from the speed and agility department. What about Bentley? Bentley's quick dev now. He's a little faster than last time, too. He's like a 95 speed instead of 94. O-line's looking okay. I mean, the interior is looking pretty solid. Fanzande needs an upgrade. I'll do that right now. Come on. Damn it, he couldn't get the thing. He did bump pretty nicely, though. Looking pretty good in my book. Let's see. Cowboys are a glitch team, though, this year. 3 ties. There we go. Going against the Seahawks now. Won that as well, I believe. No, we lost that. Okay, I just didn't see it. Lost by 6. Well, I mean, I suppose I will show you guys. I'm not risking it. So the Dolphins win by 2. We only lost by 6. So hopefully we didn't lose like to the kicking aspect of the game. Once again, 200 likes. We get this to a rebuild ASAP. It's a 50-50 team. I mean, we definitely turned it around nicely. We did okay. We just didn't score, I think, honestly. That might be the... Might just not have scored. Sometimes it happens. Kicker, nothing happened. Well, there's that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Actually, maybe we lost the kicker, and that's why, actually. I don't know. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think about the Rams in real life. You think they will get a ring? We made it to what? Was it... Did we make it to the Super Bowl? No, we did make it to the Super Bowl. I don't remember who the hell. I think we lost to the Chargers by like 30. Let me know what you guys think about the Rams, if they're going to do it, what not. What team should we do next? Any suggestions for any series in the future? Experiments, what ifs, whatever. Let me know. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys come back for the next video. But until next video, see ya!